Welcome to the Reslate Podcast, a podcast where we reslate the greats and then roast the mistakes, y'all. Damn, that's right, man. On a podcast, we got boy Joy Kills.
Hey, what's up, man?
Keeping it real always. And we got our boy Jeremiah J. White.
What's up? What's up?
She's like, what's up, what's up? Look at that. He tried to keep on cool with the Laker jacket on.
You know, hey, listen,
We in season.
Yep.
All right, y'all. So today we are reslating. I'm going to say it has to be an October classic, y'all.
I would actually say an October icon.
Icon?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
give you
y'all.
that.
I'll give you that. So the movies that we are reslating is the Ghostbuster franchise. Now, Ghostbusters, you know what I was thinking about? The Ghostbusters had to have the most iconic song ever. Like this, not, I won't say ever, like in the history of cinema, but you know what? Maybe I could put it up there. I don't know. Like that song still goes hard to this day. Like I don't understand.
Hey, Jay, you heard what he said, right?
Yeah.
Iconic.
I'll give him that because I was going to bring that up. I think that's one of the best like movie theme songs. I'm trying to think of another one that goes hard, but both
I can give you one.
1 and 2.
I can give you one.
Yeah.
Top Gun. Highway to the Danger Zone.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You're right.
Okay.
You're
Yeah,
right.
I'll give you
That's
that.
a good one.
I would give
Or
you that.
Flashdance. I'll give you Flashdance.
Flashdance.
Flashdance, yeah.
But were those songs are already like incorporated, you know what I mean, outside of the movie.
They weren't made for
They
that
weren't
movie
made for the
specifically.
movie.
Yeah,
specifically.
true.
But I give it that. I definitely give that. Because I was thinking to myself, like, no matter who you are, no matter what age you are, you know, especially if you watched the first Ghostbusters to the last Ghostbusters, you know, when this song plays at the holiday party, oh, you singing it. Like, I don't give a damn. Like, you singing
You
this
singing
song.
the chorus.
You at least the chorus,
Yeah.
you know. Everybody knows, man, when I hear that, man, oh, it's the Ghostbusters.
Right.
And people are still doing Ghostbuster costumes to this day, which is hilarious to me. But yeah, I just had to say that because that song, it just hits.
By
It
Ray
just
Park Jr.
what's
Yeah.
up?
By
Ray
Ray
Park-
Park Jr.
Yeah, Ray Park Jr. That shit hits, man, so well.
Bobby Brown's
I'm
his
sorry,
too.
Ray Parker Jr. Ray Parker Jr.
Ray Parker Jr. Oh yeah, the Ray Parker Jr. And Bobby Brown. There you
Bobby
go.
Brown's
Yeah.
part 2 hits too.
Yeah, man. See, oh, yeah, classic.
And then they brought it back for the newer Ghostbusters.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
So speaking of the newer Ghostbusters, let's just go down. Like, so basically what we're gonna do is cover the 5 movies that was in this franchise. We're just gonna do the 5 movies, all right? So we had Ghostbusters 1, we had Ghostbusters 2, then we had the Ghostbusters, which was the remake with the ladies.
Yes.
Then we had Afterlife, Ghostbusters Afterlife. And the last one we had Ghostbusters
Frozen Empire.
Frozen Empire, right? So those are the 5 movies we're doing. Now, for those who don't know, right, it went 1, 2. The third movie, which was the one with all the girls in it, was a reboot. It was that real reboot, right? And then the other ones, talking about 4 and 5, were actually the continuation of the original story.
Yes.
So that way you guys know exactly how we're doing this and where it falls in the timeline. So first of all, I'll start with you, Kills. Like, what was the vibe for you when you first saw this franchise and stuff like that?
The full franchise, the thing I thought about it was, okay, let's see where we go with this. Because there were so many different directions you could have gone in.
Yeah.
And I think they handled it very well. I think they used the right pieces to do this. I mean, they stayed with the theme of ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Gotcha.
my whole thing.
Okay, cool. What about you, Jay?
The full franchise. The full franchise technically is the 4, right? And so, because the 5th one technically is not. I mean, the girls one technically isn't part of the franchise. To me,
Okay,
I mean,
I
you know
get
what I'm saying?
you. Yeah, I get you.
Because
Okay.
it's a reboot. But I liked the 4 because it gives you a good balance of horror and comedy. Like, it's not too
Got
scary.
you.
Like, you can take your kids to go see it. And
Uh-huh.
they're gonna be like, "Ooh, ooh," but they're gonna laugh. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And then the woman's the Lady Busters, I
Mhm.
guess, Lady Ghostbusters. That one felt like just like a kids movie.
Yeah.
And you're like, all right, well, this was just for kids. It's not really for adults.
I can definitely see that where you're going with that because for me, watching the franchise was like it was great. The franchise itself, I thought it was great. I thought all the movies had their own particular uniqueness to them. Like you can tell the difference within the movies, and then there was always a build, which was nice. At least between 1, 2, 4, and 5, there was a build, right? So I will have to say too that this franchise, what it did so well too, like a lot of franchises, I guess, back then was very heavy on, right? Was like merchandise and like toy sales.
Yeah.
Cause like who did not want the damn Ghostbusters of the wagon? Like,
right.
Go ahead.
Here's what's funny. The first movie they didn't even have toys out like that when it first came out because they didn't think it was going to be like a kid's movie. They didn't think kids were going to like it like that. They thought it was just going to be like for adults or whatever. And then kids ended up like really liking it. And they was like, oh, snap. Okay, let's get these toys. Hurry up and get these toys out of here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Because originally the name of the Ghostbusters was not Ghostbusters.
Yeah, it was something else.
It was called Ghost Smashers.
Ghost Smashers. I'm glad they changed that shit.
Well, it went through a lot of things with.
It went through a lot of changes.
It went through a lot of changes with the studio.
Okay, got you. So when it comes down to the first Ghostbuster movie, all right, setting the scene, we're talking about New York City, right?
Right.
And you're talking about like this building that's haunted. You know what I mean?
Right.
Really just a particular floor that's just like haunted. And I guess what I liked about this part was like, okay, that kind of makes sense. Like when they going through like, why this part of the building is haunted and when Egon finds out like this has a lot of supernatural capabilities.
Yeah, that's the person who built the building had made it so it could
harness all this evil energy.
Yeah, get Gozer to come back.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like myself, like it was a great story.
Yes.
That was great. Like it was a great story. The line, and it made sense. And it also made sense for all of them to be doctors or scientists. You know what I mean?
Right.
In their own respected fields, which I thought was also a great thing about the movie because it's like, okay, these people are experts in this field. So how do you not trust the experts in this field? But just like any good, brilliant person, like you gotta be a little bit crazy, right? So, and they all have a little bit of craziness about them. I mean, from Egon,
I wouldn't go crazy. I would say quirk.
Okay,
I wouldn't say crazy because crazy gives a different connotation.
Well,
right.
I understand.
Crazy Joker, quirky. Yeah, they're all quirky in their own way.
Oh, I'm just saying. But when this movie came out, probably everybody thought these kids were crazy.
The reason why I disputed the crazy notation is because the guy who built the building was crazy.
Okay, I feel you, but I'm just thinking to myself like what people would have thought of then, like if back in those time frames.
Oh yeah,
they like these kids, these guys are crazy.
Yeah,
they're strange. No, I think they would use the word crazy. But okay, I understand what you guys are getting at though. But yeah, that's probably a different connotation now. But yeah, definitely was just a great story. And then part 2 continued the story.
Right.
But now in part 2 we have like, where their fame is kind of like running out, and then now it's just like. They're looked at as being like, they can't pay their fucking bills. Like, I'm like, these motherfuckers just saved New York City, possibly the world.
Like 3-4 years ago?
And it wasn't even that long, but like, it had like 15 years passed by and there ain't been no more ghosts. Like, nigga, if there was ghosts one day, there's going to be ghosts the next day. Like, I understand this. So, but that was the only part I'm like, that's cap.
Well, the funniest thing about it is, one, they did the one thing that most people thought. I did my job too well.
Right, yeah.
And
I
two,
caught all the ghosts.
Yeah. And two, can't remember his name, Bill Murray's character.
Yeah.
He says in the movie, we were supposed to get paid for a job, and the city of New York welched on it.
Yeah, because that was the whole thing, that they got sued from New York. You're right. They got sued from New York. Both the city and the state sued them, and then that's how come they didn't have any money.
Because New York wouldn't pay them.
That made no sense. Like,
because of the damages from the building.
But I understand. Okay, I get that. But this shit actually like Power Rangers. Like, that shit should be up the next day. I just gave more people more work. You understand that? I just saved the damn city. So it's just, it's like.
I get it. I get it. But
But unlike the Power Rangers, they weren't heroes.
Yeah, the city was like, the city is corporate greed. They don't want.
Yeah.
If I ain't gotta pay you. Hey.
Which is so funny, right? Because it's like, for that to be the case on why they went broke and why they're like don't have that fame like that no more, where they're like, but they're the Ghostbusters. They kill ghosts. They're on top of the magazines and all this stuff. Like, you know, they were it. You know what I mean?
We love to see the rise
And
of
fall.
somebody and the fall. And it was because once somebody gets to the top, we start tearing them down. I mean, you know what I mean? The society does. I mean,
speaking of the top,
Uh-oh.
right? In the first 2 movies, we get these giant figures that are going throughout New York City. I mean, the first one, we get the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, which is like fucking iconic. I love the fact that it was the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. That was like iconic. I don't know why. It just made sense.
right? That's not a real thing, right? That's not real marshmallows, right?
What do you mean?
Like that's not a real mascot.
No.
No.
That's what I'm
He's not,
saying,
he's not a real
'Cause-
mascot. He's a mascot that was made up for the movie.
Yeah.
Because
But-
like when I was a kid, I was
You wanted that,
I
though.
thought it was like a real thing that got like discontinued. That like now like the
Oh.
Twinkie, like it's like the Twinkie guy is a Twinkie with a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Right.
And if that came to life, I'm like, oh, but I was like, oh, maybe it was the Jet Puff, because that's the real one, Jet Puff.
Yeah, Jet Puff is the real
Well,
marshmallow.
they
I was like,
made
maybe
they
that
made
was the thing.
They
Like,
made a ploy on it because they probably didn't want to get sued, right?
Right.
For copyright
Right.
situation. Like
They didn't want to pay for
they
it.
didn't want to pay for it, but also like you're blowing up, you're killing this giant product.
but if I mean now that we think hindsight being 2020, if I was any company,
Mhm.
you know what I mean, like any food company, I would want my food to be that monster for the ghost, because it became so iconic. It's like, yo, oh my God, that's the thing. Yeah.
And see, the funniest thing about it was in the first one when Ray was like, they were like, clear your mind, clear your mind. He's like, I thought about the first thing that came to my mind was the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man because he was so innocent.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was fun. Like but think how crazy that would have been when somebody said that to you, because the first thing you knew, you're gonna pop in your head.
Right.
Like I don't.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I gotta go. This has been on my mind all the time after I watched the movie again.
Yeah.
Bill Murray's character, you know, and this is in the first movie. I forget everybody's name. I'm sorry. Bill Murray's character. He likes Sigourney Weaver, right?
Yes.
And there's a scene where she gets possessed. She you know what I'm talking about?
I know the scene.
She opens up the door and she's like, "Are you the key master?" And he was like, "I can be," or whatever he
He's
says,
like-
right?
he's like-
And then he
she's-
realizes that
sounds-
she's actually possessed, right? And then he has a tranquilizer shot in his pocket, and I was like, "Why did he have that shot? You think going on a date with this woman? What were you doing?"
Well, he's a doctor. He probably have kept his bag with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a doctor of paranormal activities. He's not
But
a doctor.
No, but he's a doctor.
He's a doctor.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Each of them have a doctorate in something.
Yeah.
His well, not I won't say his passion because it wasn't a passion at
He
all.
was- no,
Yeah.
he was the one who didn't care about it.
He didn't care about anything, but he was a doctor. Because in the second one, you find him doing mental experiments.
Yeah, because he was like a psychiatrist.
He was like a psychiatrist, so they would have that kind of stuff though.
I guess.
Yeah.
He should
But
have
I
had some
thought
Zoloft or something. Not no goddamn tranquilizer.
But you know what I thought you were gonna say? Like, you know, first, are you the key master? And he said no, and then fucking she slammed the door, knocked again. Are you the key master? And he was like, yes, I am. Yes, I am the key master. And you go in there, and she's trying to get hot and bothered. And I thought this was an interesting
Dynamic.
sexual play, because like obviously you're saying key master. I'm the gatekeeper.
Right? Yeah. It makes sense
but it
because
makes
even
sense.
when Rick Moranis, when you're the key master, I'm the key master,
Yeah.
they kiss and like
They kiss, they make out, and they have sex. You know,
and the fourth or
The fourth one.
the one with the kids, the mom becomes the gatekeeper, and Paul Rudd's character becomes the key master.
Yeah.
And it's implied that they did it.
Yeah.
And then
Gary Gruberson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So I thought that was just interesting play on things. But what I guess
also, I'm sorry, cut
No,
you
no,
off. Did
no,
you
no.
know? Do you know John Candy? They wanted John Candy to be Rick Moranis' character.
Yes.
no, I didn't know that.
Yes.
And then Eddie Murphy's supposed to be Ernie Hudson's character.
Oh yeah, that.
I mean, that was. I
probably
think
have money for
everybody
that. Can you imagine Eddie Murphy would have been in that
No,
movie?
Eddie Murphy turned it down.
Yeah, he turned it down.
And then
It wasn't a matter of money.
Yeah, and then they cut the character because Eddie Murphy wasn't going to be it. That's what Ernie Hudson was saying, that they cut the lines out. Like he's supposed to have a lot more stuff to do.
Yeah.
but because it was Eddie,
Yeah.
Eddie had more to
Yeah.
do with it.
Because originally this was supposed to be an SNL kind of reunion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I get you. Yeah, that makes fucking sense, man. That'd been hilarious though. But I was gonna get back to. I just want to get back real quick to the two giant figures, right?
Yeah.
Stay Puft Marshall Man. But the next one we have the freaking,
Carpathian guy.
No. Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
Statue
Statue of
of
Liberty comes
yeah.
to life. You know what I mean? That to me was hilarious because, the Statue of Liberty comes to life, and it's all because of the music song. You got the, and it's like it's all this stuff, right? And they're cheering and all this stuff, and all their love and hope, and all the negative energy is now to leave, and it's crippling the ooze stuff that's surrounding this building and stuff like that. I don't know. I just thought that was kind of cool because you have this figure, the Statue of Liberty, of hope, who's coming down and crashing down on this building, talking about like how we're going to but because going back to like the city did not want to pay them, and yet I'm going to use the Statue of fucking Liberty to like
to save the city,
Right. And then it's funny because like, can you imagine when we step on the shore with this thing? like it's that crazy. He said, but Bill Murray, right? His Bill like people don't. I feel like I don't say people. I can't say that. I feel like maybe I didn't give him enough credit on how like comedic genius this guy was.
Oh, he was.
Is because I'm just thinking to myself like when he's I would love to see how much of this was actually like ad-libbed. You know what I mean? Because when when it comes down and he's about to do it, he's like, I love when you rumble or something like that. Oh, it's like it's hilarious, man.
His timing is great.
His timing is great. Him talking on the microphone, I was like, I would love to have been that person. Just be like, come on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that was just dope. And then like, he was a perfect like leader, but not being the person that was super.
Yeah, right.
The right one all the time. But so we talk about one, we talk about two, right? Now we go into the remake. Right. And I say it like this because I'm going to start off our segment of which movie in the franchise you feel ruined the franchise, or at least put a little dampen on it. Right. And unfortunately, I have to say the remake with the girls in it did it. And I know before some of y'all was saying it's like, you have a bunch of guys over here, y'all talking about this damn movie because it's a bunch of girls and that's why. No. I didn't like it for the facts that Jay said. Like, it was just too not cartoony, but it was just, it's cartoony. Yeah, it was too cartoony. It was too for the kids. Like, it wasn't a great mixture. The storyline just didn't make much of sense, right? Didn't say they didn't pick the characters, right? I think the girls played the roles good, you know what I mean? But it was just like the overall writing of the story just lacked for me.
Right.
And that was what it was. So, for if you were asking me, which movie ruined the franchise? And according to Jay, it's not actually part of the franchise, but it was a remake that was, when people think about the movie, especially newer generations, they're going to think about, the one with the girls. So here we are. I'm saying that one right there, the remake, actually ruined the franchise. Jay.
I have to agree that one did. and because I don't think they knew what they wanted to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
I think the studio messed it up because, like I said, there's got to be a balance between you have the funny women, and all four of those women are hilarious.
Yes, they are.
But like you said, the storyline, everything, like why they dance? Like, why was there a whole dance scene in there? Why did you like the ghosts look like cartoons?
Yeah.
Like it almost felt like a Roger Rabbit. You know what I mean? Like,
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Like, we got.
That's a good analogy.
Yeah. What are we doing? What is this movie? The movie should. That was what made Ghostbusters so good. The original is that there are scary moments in there. Like, every time you see the ghost, all the Ghostbusters are actually scared. When they first see that ghost in the library, library ghost, they're actually scared at first. Like, oh my God, it's a real ghost, and then she's shh, and they scared, they run away.
Yeah.
We're not scared when we're watching that. The Lady Ghostbusters.
Because you're right. There's certain parts of the original Ghostbusters movie I'm like, I can't watch this with the lights off.
Right. And it's slapstick.
I'm be real with you. I'm be real.
Yeah, the Lady Ghostbusters is slapstick, and that's not what we went in to see. We went in to see something else.
I really think they missed the mark with it. I don't want to say it ruined the franchise for the very simple fact that they came back with Afterlife and Frozen Empire, and they both did great.
Yeah.
I think what the problem is, they missed the mark on that one because that was actually supposed to be an alternate universe.
Okay,
Right.
but
I agree. Yeah.
I get what you're saying though, Kills, but I think what we had in this case was they had such a good movie in Afterlife that it just made up for that. That's what I'm thinking. Like that, because they're and it's rarely in between where that is the case. Where it's like, damn, this one movie and then the next movie comes out and it's just like, oh, this shit was so good. I really don't. Okay.
Yeah, they learned. They were like, okay, this, and then plus it was the son of the director who did Afterlife, so he kind of knew like this is
what it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. I think the studio missed the mark. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Okay. Yeah. The studio.
Because they tried to reenact that first scene.
Yeah.
From the original Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
With the library lady. They just did it with the ghost in the house.
Yeah.
Right.
They just missed. Like I said, I just think they completely missed the mark on it. Because with that being said, if you look at the whole slew of the Ghostbusters, the female version, they even incorporated everybody but Harold Ramis's character into the story.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. It's not, to me, it's not that it ruined the franchise, because to me, if you're ruining a franchise, the originals wouldn't come back to do it.
Sure.
Okay.
See, I think
because they're trying to help out. They're trying to keep the franchise going, and that's what I'm saying. It was more of, this is supposed to be an alternate thing to where, and this is what what's his name? Can't remember the guy who directed it. Frozen Afterlife.
Afterlife.
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
I can't remember his name. But he even said that after Afterlife, they were supposed to bring the women in. Mm-hmm. That was the original plan.
I would be down to see them in.
But because it didn't do so well, and it got such horrific backlash, the women didn't want to do it.
Oh, you know what? And I can see that. I'm looking up the director's name right now.
So
Jason Whitman.
No,
Jason. What is it? It's right there.
I can't read it. You know that.
I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but Reitman.
Jason Reitman. Ivan Reitman was the guy who did the first two Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
But the women didn't want to come back because they got such backlash.
Yeah. And I blame the internet
I blame the internet and I blame the studio because, I said, you could have done so much more with that. I didn't mind the little dance number that they had. I didn't mind that because it showed possession. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It showed possession on a massive scale.
See, for me, I don't even think the Girls Ghostbuster movie is a bad movie, but it's not. It just wasn't like what everybody went into it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a fun, like if they were saying it's a parody of like Ghostbusters or something like that,
right?
They're not be like, oh, this makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
But it was like this is
supposed to be. But also what carried on from being like a bad movie, in my opinion, was exactly like you guys said, like how good the next two were. Like Afterlife. Like I ain't gonna lie, man. When you see old boy come back as the ghost. And you like he there, and then he with the guys, and there was like a little tear, nigga, like a little tear. I gotta say, like I was like, oh no, they didn't just pull on my heartstring like that.
They
didn't.
Yeah, they did.
And he, and he actually is passed away.
Yeah,
right. And then you see his ghost.
Yeah,
that was like chef's kiss.
That's exactly what that was. They hit to it though, the whole movie too. They build up to it. That's what they build up to it. So you see him driving the car, but you don't see his face.
Yeah.
Then you know he's dead, but then you see the ghost moving stuff. Yeah. And it's his granddaughter and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Then he helps his granddaughter, and his granddaughter's just like him. You're like, oh my god.
That was the perfect dessert.
Thank you.
For a perfect meal.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly. And the fact that she was a girl playing the role,
right?
Yeah.
Killed the role. Everybody killed the role. She did an amazing job. And I'm thinking to myself, like, see, that's what fucked up the other one now. Like, it even fucked it up more. It fucked it up more. Like,
that was the lead-in.
Yeah.
That was the lead-in. That the daughter was supposed to, instead of the Frozen Empire supposedly being the family, it was supposed to be them.
Yeah.
With the daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, with the granddaughter.
Yeah, with the
Right, right.
granddaughter.
And I like I said, I still want to see the female Ghostbusters done right because the whole thing is like, I guess what I'm getting at is that Ghostbusters, the original ones, and you know, and the new cast, is the movie is really a drama that just happens to be comedic moments in it. The ladies is a straight up slapstick comedy.
Yeah.
And so if all 4 of these women and the ladies Ghostbusters I know they can do.
Of course.
Yeah, like they're that talented. They should like. I want to see them. In like a new.
But you know why they assembled that comedic cast though? They were trying to recreate lightning in a bottle.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Because you had, except for Egon, you had major comedic actors.
Everybody came from
everybody came.
Well, even Egon was a comedic actor because he was in Stripes. Him and Bill Murray.
What I'm saying is, like, you had Bill Murray, you had Dan Aykroyd, you had Rick Moranis. These are all straight comedic actors.
Right.
Yeah.
Where
Harold
Ramis, he was known for his comedy timing, but he was not a comedic actor. He was actually a serious dramatic actor.
I
didn't know that. I
think he did. Didn't he do theater or something like that?
He did theater.
Yeah. I didn't know from a lot of Bill Murray movies.
Right.
Like because they were like best.
They were friends.
Yeah.
They played off, but they were basically your. And I know this is gonna date me, but they were your odd couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he was the straight man to Bill Murray.
Yeah, that lets you know how good people don't understand how good of a comedic actor you are to play a straight man because you don't get the credit. The straight guy.
The straight guy.
Oh yeah, the straight guy. The straight guy doesn't get the credit that the funny character gets.
One of my favorite lines is from our black lead character. I'm saying lead, not lead character. Well, whatever. You know,
at least
Ernie Hudson.
Two.
Yeah, Ernie Hudson. Yeah, Ernie Hudson played this role like a black man was supposed to play this damn role. That's all I gotta say because I'm like this nigga, this nigga played this role like I'm like yep. If I would have said it too.
Yeah. About to swing.
Well, no. The part where I knew that this was right when he was like they were putting the ad in the paper for the job. He's like we gotta do this. So if it's a steady paycheck, I'm in. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then he's talking about like, and then when all that shit went down, he was like, oh wait, y'all saying what? Nah, I gotta get my own lawyer for this, man. I'm sorry. And like he didn't want to like, but then when he had to explain to he said, man, I only been on a job for a week. But man, let me tell you, the shit that I seen will make your ass turn gray or something like that.
No, make your ass
turn white. Is like, and I was like, this.
And the funny thing about it is, he was talking to a white guy, and he was like, really, you just said that?
And I was just like, this is exactly how I would have reacted. I feel like every New York black guy would have been like, come on now, like I need a job, it's a steady paycheck. What I gotta do? Okay, cool. I got you. You know what I mean?
Right.
And at first you can tell like he really didn't believe it until like, oh, this shit is real. I didn't understand that too, Siri. Like, I mean, or Google, like I didn't get that either. So that is so. It was just funny to me, iconic, right?
Well, yeah, and I like the progression of his character too, from being the everyday man who just needed a job to being the super rich dude who funds the Ghostbusters.
Right.
Yeah.
In the final movies.
Empire.
Yeah, Frozen Empire. Now, here's the thing too. Like, I'm no cap though. Like, I wasn't a big fan of Frozen Cap. I'm not Frozen Empire, Frozen Cap, whatever. I wasn't a big fan of it. Like, I'm like, it started getting back to the whole like, it got too over the top. Like the damn whole city's freezing. It was really quick. The slow motion to get her over there. This big dramatic build up inside the damn the fire station, but the girl is right up fucking outside. Like, and like, how are we talking this fucking giant ass dialect and she right here already? Well, all this bullshit. I just saying to myself, like, I wasn't too like there was moments, you know, like funding them, so they had that. Okay, I like that part of it, but I thought there was room for I don't know, just a little bit better story. It felt like it almost felt like Mummy, the one with the fucking dragon.
Oh,
not dragon.
tempo.
No, with the woman. The woman when he goes. With the
Oh,
woman.
Tom Cruise. With
Yeah,
Tom Cruise.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't
Tom
like that.
Cruise.
Yeah, it was
Oh.
like the Tom Cruise. That's how it felt to me.
Really,
It felt like the Tom Cruise version of the Mummy.
Nah, I wouldn't say it was
And I
that
was
bad.
just like, it was just too much.
Because I was gonna say Tom Cruise Mummy. They didn't know what to do with that. Is this supposed to be scary? Is it supposed to be action? What are we doing? Like instead of just going pure action.
And I feel like they try to build this one, and I'm talking about the Frozen Empire as like an actual like scary movie. Like that's what it was trying to do. But it was just like, I don't know. It just fell on deaf ears for me.
I think the problem with Frozen Empire is the fact that they tried to separate the story to a point.
Yeah.
Because everything followed in succession.
Yeah.
Even with the spinoff
Mm-hmm.
or the remake or whatever you want to call it, Frozen Empire kind of went in a separate direction where they tried to bring it back but kept pushing it away.
Yeah.
Because you were dealing with a demon at that point.
Yeah.
Instead of ghosts.
Yeah.
Where Gozer is a ghost.
Yeah.
Technically, Gozer was a ghost. Regardless of how you want to do it. Gozer wasn't a demon.
He was a god.
Yeah.
He was really.
It wasn't
deity,
a demon. It was something that, that was willing to take over, but it wanted to take over with keeping everything the way it was.
Wait, hold on, man. Hold on. Sorry. I had to, since you brought it back up, I just had to go back to, why am I forgetting his character, man? The black guy. Man, why am I forgetting
Ernie Hudson's character.
Ernie Hudson, right? I had to go back to him, right? When Gozar, when they all walk up there, and what's name trying to talk to him, and then Gozer says, "Are you a god?"
Yeah.
He's like, "No." Then die. And when he talks to him, the black dude, he was just like, "Look, man, somebody call you God, you say yes."
Yeah.
Wait a minute. But let's go back to the afterlife though.
Yeah.
Then he goes, they're fighting Gozer again.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Are you a god?" And everybody looks at Ray and goes, "Ray?"
Yes.
Yeah, we're all gods.
Yeah.
But once again,
Black guy.
It was just funny.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. It was like, yep. I'm like, man, next time you just say you would. Come on. Yes.
Yeah.
Like, he's asking, are you, like, I know you want to be noble and say, no,
Right.
I'm not a
You want to
God.
be honest.
You want to be honest.
You want honest.
You wanna be
know what I'm
honest,
saying?
right.
But at this point,
Right.
either they going to kill you because you are or you're not. So you
Right.
might as well
You
just take the
say,
role of
yeah.
God. Are you a God? Yes.
Because if you say yes, they might
Yes.
leave you.
They might kind of back off on you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is your
What can you
territory.
do?
My
I
bad.
got this gun. You know, I'm a
Right.
God.
Right.
But anyway, I just had to bring that up.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Where even the guy that the Carpathian dude from the second one,
Yeah.
he was like a ghost.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So and they dealt with the ghosts in Frozen Empire, but they kind of went away from the ghosts. They were dealing with this demon that was centuries old,
Yeah.
trapped in a brass ball.
That's what I'm saying. This
He was
shit
a
was like
Pokemon. He was definitely a Pokemon. He was a Pokemon.
he was a Pokemon. Yeah. Oh, there you go. That fool was a Pokemon. This was a bad genie wish. I don't know
Right.
what the hell he told. This
Right.
was
So that's-
Frozen Disney version, but a little bit more.
But that's why I'm saying that's why I feel it kind of lost you
Mm-hmm. It did.
because it was not in that line of what you thought Ghostbusters should be.
It wasn't lining a good story. You know what it was?
I'll say this. And for me, I liked Frozen Empire.
Okay.
But what I didn't like was the teenage daughter. I hate teenage angst. Sometimes I just like the daughter had the teenage angst. Like, why I can't do this? And
I feel you.
I'd be
on that.
like, bro, like, let's shut up and listen to your mom. Like, you got a good mom out. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's no reason for you to have this angst. Like, you can't do it. Like, I just don't.
I hate when I also hate to that point too, Jay. I hate when characters you feel like you're so frozen you can't do nothing, or you're like too, what's the word, like you're not, like, if you're in a dramatic moment and I'm telling you to do something, I just need you to do it. Don't no, I can't do it. I'm like,
Right,
you can't do it. What do you mean you can't do it? No,
that,
you can do it. Like, just go. Like, I'm telling you, like,
Right.
I shouldn't have to, like, it's taking me more energy to tell you this than it is you should just know. Like,
Right.
just go.
I understand what you're saying, Jay, and I understand what you're saying, Carl.
Mhm.
But I also have to look back at Afterlife. Her mom beat her so much about who she was
Mm.
and didn't believe anything she said, for her to turn around and now I'm your mama.
Mm.
You know, that kind of
Yeah.
resonated a problem with me.
Okay.
Because it's like, you telling mom, grandpa is visiting me. Mom, this is what's going on. Mom, this is what's happening. And you're like, just shut up.
Right.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, after you're possessed, and you're like, oh, da-da-da-da-da. Yes, mom. And then we turn back now, 2 years later, when you're back in New York, and it's like, now you're trying to parent me again.
Well, see, but my take
But
is
this is what I've been doing this whole time.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't even that. It was more the fact that she was more like, she was talking back a lot more, like a lot, like I was like, little girl, you better relax.
Let me ask you this, Jay. I'm gonna ask you this honestly, and I want you to think about it before you answer.
Okay, go ahead.
You just saved the world. You're 13 years old. You just saved the world. Can your parent really say anything to you when you saved your own parent? Now, I'm not now, and I hate to say it like this, but think white.
Right, because I was gonna say, the way my parents were,
Think white.
Yeah, they can still parent me.
Think white.
But see now I get it, because I did shout out to RIP to my homeboy, white boy Jono. But when we were 13, 14, I went over to his house, and
It's a whole different way of life.
boy, he cussed his mama out for making some doggone meatloaf, and I was like, I thought he was just fun because I was there, and then I was like, oh no, he's serious. Like, his mom walked in and he started going off.
I had a homie like
her.
that too with his grandma, man. I'm like, damn, bro, that's how you talk to your grandma.
I was like, this is. I didn't say anything because I was like so thrown off, but I was like, that's weird to me. Like, you just talk to your parent like that, like especially a good. I can see if it's a terrible parent, but you got a good. Parent.
But that, and like I said, I've known people like that. I didn't hang out with people like that, but I've known people like that. And when I saw this and I saw the way she was acting, I'm like, 13-year-old kid just saved the world, saved your mama. Mama didn't believe you at first. Mm-hmm. There was no real support there.
Yeah.
And now you want to parent me? And I've been raising my damn self pretty much.
See, my take is, it was like, she want to be outside too long. Like, girl, you got to come in the house. You still 13. You can't Ghostbust. You're 13. You got to wait till your brother just made it. He just turned 18. Once you turn 18, you got it. I get it. You saved the world. You can help where you can. But at the moment, we got this. You saved the world. We got this now. We understand. We got this now.
Yeah.
We know there's real ghosts out there. And at the time, I was stressed out because I just lost my dad. He just put me on this crazy, goofy ass farm.
Yeah.
Like,
But she didn't like her dad.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. She's like, my dad was a deadbeat.
Yeah.
And he left me this goofy ass farm that I got to come over here and it's all.
It's all I got left.
It's all I got left of him. This is what he left me for, this house, and it is all ran down on top of that. Like, it's barely. Come on.
All right. Well, speaking of coming on, man, you know what? So we gotta ask you. We get to this part. Okay, this is the rewatch, okay, remake or regret segment. So this is what I'm gonna ask you, Jay. I'll start with you. Which movie of this would you rewatch? Which one do you regret? And which one, is a Oh damn! You ain't forget.
Rewatch, regret, or remake.
Remake. I'm
sorry. I'm a rewatch 2 because that's actually my favorite. That's the one I came in on. Mm-hmm. I was the first one came out before I was born. The second one came out sometime after I was born, so it came on more than the first one for me.
Gotcha.
I'm remaking the one with the ladies.
Okay.
I'm gonna remake that one. I have to regret something. Damn.
Process of elimination.
No. Well, do I want to do that? I don't know if I want to do that.
You made you think about it.
Yeah.
That was hard, huh? Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll make it a little easier. Which part of one of the last movies you have talked about do you, like, a part you regretted within the movie?
Damn, he giving you a way out.
Giving you a way out.
Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Because I'm thinking of Afterlife. I guess I'm gonna regret the boy, the son lying to the little black girl, his little girl crush, because he told her he was older.
Oh,
and I like, oh, you got
come
you,
on,
you
man.
gotta,
That was
you,
it?
You don't have to lie to him. Come on, she
Yeah.
already like you, bro.
Yeah.
You just gotta. No, I'm 16. You know, I think she was a little bit older, but yeah.
Okay. Kills?
Do I get the same regret?
No, because I don't know. I know you. You always need an out. No, I'm gonna not no out today.
No out today?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm rewatching the first one, which I did today anyway. I'm remaking the third one because it deserves to have its due diligence done.
You talking about the one with the girls?
The one with the girls,
Okay.
the third one. And I'm regretting the last one.
So Kills. It's funny though, right? Because we're almost on the same accord, right? But for me, I would rewatch the second one. The second one is my favorite as well from the
Y'all
entire
wasn't old enough
franchise.
to watch the first one.
No, we were. Definitely. Well, I like it. I like it for.
I'm just throwing that in your
I
face.
like it for the New Yorks. I like for the New York the scene. With, I like that. I regret. I do regret. The last one, the frozen one.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm remaking the one with the girls.
Yeah.
So we're all in
Yeah,
accord with that one.
I'm remaking the one with the girls. Now, here's my final thing I want to say about that, though. It's that, honestly, you could have ended the franchise after Afterlife and been totally fine.
You could have. That was the perfect button.
That was the perfect
ending.
Because I didn't feel like you were gonna remake that moment, and you the movie wasn't like the last one wasn't bad, but it also wasn't as good as Afterlife.
No,
And it wasn't as good as the first one and two. It was almost like a standalone movie as far as just like where you were ranked. It ranked where it's supposed to be at, like at the last of it.
Right.
Yeah.
And like I said, I believe that they only made that one because it was already slated to be made, and they had to pivot on that one. Like I said, because the female version was supposed to incorporate itself into that.
You're right.
Yeah. But I actually, now that I think about it, I would rewatch, and here's the other thing, part of that too, is I would rewatch the girl one over the last one.
Oh yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Just because it's easy, it's an easy watch. It's just an easy watch.
I guess it is easy. I mean, if you're talking about like just putting it on in the background,
Just putting it on the background.
Yeah,
or
I can see
whatnot,
that,
coming
yeah.
in and out on it.
Because I'm not like because the movie's not terrible. Like
no, it's not terrible, but it's
people
just
make it seem like it's a terrible. It's not a terrible.
no, it's
movie.
not a terrible.
It was not a terrible.
It just
movie.
wasn't like it seemed terrible after life. It just seemed like Afterlife just killed y'all on that one.
Well,
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Like Jay said, the media did more damage to that movie than the movie actually did.
Yeah. So, well, y'all, that's been another episode of the Reslate. Jay, let them know where they can find you at, man.
You can find me at Mr. J White on everything. That's MrJayWhite.
Almost forgot to spell his damn name. You can also find him on his YouTube show called Random Fandom.
That too.
This is a show. It's pretty hilarious. If you guys haven't seen it, thank you. It's on YouTube. Random Fandom. Shout out to them. They've been doing a great job so far with all
killing it
with all the stuff.
Thank you.
Kills doesn't do social media, so you don't follow him because he's married.
Whoa, that has nothing to do with things.
Yeah, I mean, he just I don't know.
I just don't do a lot of social media.
That's true.
I don't blame you.
I mean,
social media is bad for you guys.
I'm gonna be honest.
honestly.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If you know, I had the platform that I needed to get out there, like you do.
Yeah.
You know, like
CJ.
CJ does. Then yeah, I would be on social media left and right. But I really don't.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't have that platform.
Well, y'all, once again, thank you for tuning into the Reslate. Make sure you like and subscribe, and make sure you follow us on all the things Instagram related. If you want to follow me, I'm at CJ the host. Come follow me for any type of coffee content or just some type of entertainment. So we'll see you when you see you.
Peace.